All right, what is up, guys? I think we're just about to be going live here. Let's see here. I think we should be good. Double checking everything here. Let's see. Yeah, I think we are good. I think we're good. I'm going to give everyone just a couple of moments to kind of join in here. Hope everyone is doing good. Hope everyone's been enjoying the summer so far. I can't remember when the last one we did one of these live streams was. I know it was in June. But yeah, I'm stoked to get things moving again. I'm gonna give everyone, like I said, a couple minutes to join back in here. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I have a handful of submissions lined up. If anyone is joining us right now and wants to submit a song for us to review in this live stream, there's a link in the description of this YouTube video that will let you guys submit a song, or you can click the link right here in the chat. It'll take you to a page where you can drop a link to preferably YouTube or SoundCloud, basically anything that I can pull up in a browser. I don't really have a good way yet to pull up like email attachments. So if you got a web link, definitely drop it in there. Like I said, I'm going to give people a couple of more moments to join in here, but we're going to be reacting and reviewing the songs for just about the next hour here. And the way that these live streams work, so there's a couple of songs already. Sorry, there's a handful of songs already in the queue that we had somewhere submitted, last week, throughout this week, etc. But I always like to kind of bump anyone who's submitting songs right now to the top of the queue. So if you guys, if you're watching this and you submit a track, let me know in the chat. Then I can kind of bump you to the top of the queue. Because I always think it's so much fun just to react and review songs live when you guys are here. And I'm just pulling up a couple here right now so I can kind of get things going here. But I'm definitely excited. Definitely excited to kind of listen to what you guys have been up to. I'm just trying to pull up some of these here. Give everyone another moment or two to join in. All right, we're going to get in this in one moment, but I do want to mention one other thing, guys, before we get started. Let me just change this. We have a summer contest happening right now, which is really exciting. I'm going to put the link.
This ain't shot to hold up. See me when I'm pulled up. I done put draws in the foe, so I'm slowed up. You can feel the slow up. Fingers, y'all throw up. Got them going dummy, even though these niggas sober. Run up on your house and take your kids and baby mamas too. Wear your house slippers in your fridge, I'm getting comfortable. Send a watch out to your block, the boys coming through. I ain't Big Sean, but I tell them I don't fuck with you. Kicking in the dough, mask on. I ain't here for no discussion. Silent suck on cough, leave his noodles with concussion. Chain swinging heavy like my house and niggas snitching. I'm on top of DMs, I just start without a mission. Pop out with the Reaper, let it sing like it's the weekend. Back up to the track where the fiends doing meetings. Feds on the scanners, I'm still moving like it's legal. Every call encrypted, I don't talk to regular people. Tell me that we started from the bottom, from the zeros. Keep it on the hush, we talking about rights up on the deep.
Okay, sorry, having a few technical difficulties here, but yeah, I just see now that was actually playing for a couple minutes there. So anyways, backing up here for one sec. What I was saying here before I had that other track playing, these guys DJ from Mars, and we're gonna have some really cool kind of content collaborations and interviews with them on our YouTube, on our socials soon. But they did this crazy mashup recently. It's this like 13-minute track. And if I skip into it. Yeah, so these guys, like, it's so sick. It just like takes you like all the way back, right? But yeah, so what these guys did, DJs from Mars, they basically made this crazy mashup. And the coolest, or I guess one of the coolest parts for us at least, is that they actually used lalal.ai to make that mashup. So they basically took the stems and acapellas out of like a million songs basically, and made this 13-minute long mashup. And yeah, it inspired us to see what other mashups that you guys can make. So we started this summer contest. You guys can click the link in the description or in the chat to check it out. It's running for this summer. The winners, basically who can make the best mashup, is going to win a bunch of free lalal minutes, and we're going to do, you know, shout outs, promotions for you on our social media. It's going to be a really, really fun time. I'm kind of thinking of, you know, maybe even playing around with some mashups too, just because it's so much fun to play around with. But yeah, if you guys want to check that out, the link is right there in the chat. I also see, what's up, man? Greetings from Dublin, Ireland. Wow, that's crazy. What time is it there? I'm sure it's kind of late on the Friday night. I'm still trying to figure out the best time to do these live streams too. If, you know, I do them at 8 o'clock time right here. But I know that maybe we'll have to readjust if it's getting too late for people from around the world. We'll send a mashup next week. Dude, that's awesome. Can't wait to hear. It's so awesome to hear like mashups. You know, what people come up with, right? I feel like everyone has different ears, but we want to see who's got the best of the best. But let me just queue up the first one here so we can get into this, because I am pretty excited to listen to some songs from you guys. Just gonna see if anyone dropped a new track here, but I'm definitely gonna get into. Okay, awesome. 10 Crimes. I see yours. You know, I'm gonna bump you to the top of the queue right here. Let's check out yours right now. Let me just get this. Pull up this here. So this one we're gonna check out here is from 10 Crimes. I think we listened to yours maybe in the last one. If not the last one, I think the week before. But let's check this out. And as always, guys, one other thing I like to mention before getting into the live streams: if anything does look off video or quality wise, please let me know so I can adjust it accordingly. But this one is called, I guess, Nobody Told Me by 10 Crimes. So let's check this out. Yeah, I like this groove. I like the drums. I really like that bass line, and I think the vocals so far I'm liking. I just want to make sure that the sound is good. I think I just had to kind of raise my mic volume a little bit here, but let's get back into this. Used to be a good family man. Yeah, no, I think this is a really cool groove. I think a couple things I like right off the bat, like I said, the drum beat, the drum break is good. The bass line is super, super funky. I like it. And I really like how the verses are kind of almost in the minimal like style, right? Where you have just the focus on the drums, and the bass and the vocals. I think that's like all you need just to kind of set the vibe. One thing I do really, really like is I like the effects and the mixing that you have on the vocals. I think remind me if you are the vocalist from this one or the producer. I can't quite remember. I think you mentioned in the last one. And then I do like how the guitar's coming in for this next section. Now back to front. the mix is really, really clean on this.
And nobody told me where in the hell has she been.
Nice.
And nobody told me, nobody told me where in the hell has she been. Nobody told me,
Yeah, this is sick. I think like the only thing that I would like kind of maybe like critique, and this is like just me being like super, super, super picky with it. I feel like I love the drum groove. I wish that the kick drum was a little bit fatter. It sounds like a little bit like thin, the kick and the snare a little bit, but that's just me being like super, super, super picky. Because I really love the drum beat, and I think it is mixed really good. I just think like if it was even a little bit just like thumpier, it might kind of hit you a little bit harder. But that's just, again, my own opinion. I think it does work as is.
I'm illicit, explicit, something never fitted. That was the story that she told last night. All of the dreams and the lies that she hides, never denied. Who put the fire out? Who was the man? I'm the only man standing. Never good enough from the day I arrived. I can see your lying eyes.
You know, one thing that I really, really like with this track is, I guess, like I would say, like the kind of creativity. I think with it, I feel like it's a creative track. I love the way that you're kind of doing the vocals with that kind of like energy and that tone and everything like that. And yeah, it's just a fun track that I love. I love the grooviness of it. I love the vibe of it. And yeah, again, the mix is really solid. Yeah, great, just great layering with this. Wow.
Nobody told me where the hell has she been. Nobody told me,
Yeah, great kind of like tambourine percussion in that too. Yeah, you know what? One thing that I really, really love is just like the mix on this. I feel like this is like one of the best mixed tracks that I've heard. I mean, you know, in these live streams, like I think this is one of the best. And this is just like a space where I'm always kind of listening closely to the mixes. But I think kind of in general, like this is just like a really, really solidly mixed track. I think it sounds really clean. It sounds like really polished. And it's not really relying too much on like, I mean, from what I hear, like, you know, crazy like reverb and, you know, chorus effects and compression. I just think whatever you're using to record, like the vocals especially, sound really, really clean. Yeah, wow, that was a solid track. I feel like I feel like I don't have much in terms of like you know, criticism with it. I just feel like it's a solid track. I feel like, I don't know, you know what, I had a really interesting conversation. This is going off the rails of criticizing the track, or, you know, giving feedback on the track, because I think it's solid as is. I had a conversation with a music producer that we filmed an interview for the lalal.ai channel, which I'm hoping we can get out like hopefully next week. We're just kind of putting the last minute touches on it. But anyways, I had a conversation the other day, you know, for the lalal.ai, for our kind of YouTube guest interview series. about SoundCloud. And I don't know. I mean, you guys let me know. Do you guys listen to SoundCloud like in your spare time? Like I used to, listen to stuff on SoundCloud and have the app and stuff like that. And then whenever like Spotify came around, I know that me personally, I kind of moved away from SoundCloud and listened to Spotify. And I still discover like a lot of like, artists and bands and musicians from Spotify. And I didn't really think like to use SoundCloud kind of in my personal day-to-day life. And this conversation I had with this producer who's doing all these mixes and remixes on SoundCloud, he said that it's like still a really, really good opportunity to discover bands and network with musicians. And I don't know, I was kind of opened my eyes a little bit. I was like, should I start using SoundCloud more, just kind of in my day-to-day stuff? Just because, yeah, like I'm so used to listening to Spotify, but I don't know. I mean, let me know what you guys think. That's just a random thought that I had recently. I just feel like if this was on Spotify, I know that I would like add it to my usual like mixes and bump it all the time. Like, I'm still like always gonna like, I always love going back and listening to songs that you guys submit. But I know that like if it's on Spotify, it's just easier for me to add it to everything. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of like SoundCloud these days? Okay, we got this next one here. This one is, I'm trying to think. Someone just submitted this. Project CDQ. This is a Juice WRLD Toxic Humans unreleased AI remaster. I'm just trying to think if this is, I don't quite understand if this is a actual Juice WRLD. I don't listen to a lot of his, I'm not like familiar with a lot of his stuff, especially kind of the deeper cuts. This is a collective project by us. Okay, so I'm guessing it's like a track that you guys made and then like AI Juice WRLD vocals, I think. I mean, let me listen to it, but yeah, definitely give us some context on it.
I've been waiting, I'm contemplating. Say you love me, girl, you would play. And none of this gon' matter when we die. I won't wipe your tears, not when you cry. This ain't love.
Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to think like at this moment. I know you're probably gonna give us some context. Just what is yeah, I don't know. Is this like a again? I don't know if this is like a unreleased track that he had. Juice WRLD Toxic Humans. Okay, let's see here. This is an unreleased song of his that isn't leaked or released, so we used snippets and extracted the vocals using lalal.ai. Sweet. And then use our AI to process. Okay, sweet. So yeah, I guess this is I've seen a few things like this with AI before. I think this is like a really cool use case where, songs that, were finished or recorded long ago and aren't the best quality. It's great that people can kind of use these tools, like lalal.ai, for example, to, take the vocals out of any recordings, any demos, any files, assets, etc. And then, yeah, polish it up and kind of finish the track, for those artists after they, have left us. I think that's just a really cool use case. So yeah, let's check out the rest of this one here. Because I do think that the quality sounds, I mean, again, I don't know the original context of the, the leaks or whatever, the unreleased versions. I think the mix sounds solid on this though.
I've been down this road so many times before. Hoes in my phone, they your replacement. They feel nothing like you, you made me whole. I can't tell if this is a dream. Am I awake or am I asleep? I don't have.
Okay, so this was a low quality Instagram live. I wonder if I can even pull it up just for comparison here. Let me see.
I've been down this road so many days.
Juice WRLD Toxic. I just want to like, yeah, I mean, see what the kind of original was here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is gonna give everyone some context. Kind of pull up. So I guess this, and I mean, definitely correct me if I'm wrong here, but I guess this is what was all that was available. This Instagram live recording. Yeah, so just recorded through. Okay, sweet. So yeah, I guess basically taking the files out of this recording. Yeah, and so yeah, everyone's just saying please drop, and then yeah, I guess so that's the context. I guess that's the Instagram live that he had of this kind of unreleased song. I'm gonna back this up even now that I kind of enjoy it here and get the context. But yeah, then I guess you guys use lalal.ai to take out the vocals, master them, accordingly, mix them, polish up the beat. Oh, which is really impressive. So yeah, let's listen to this again here.
I've been waiting, I'm contemplating.
Yeah, that's impressive. That is so impressive.
None of this gon' matter when we die. I won't wipe your tears, not when you cry. This ain't love, girl, this more like hatred. I've been down this road so many times before. Holes in my phone, they your replacement. They feel nothing like you made me whole. I can't tell if this is a dream. Am I awake or am I asleep?
Really good. Wow.
I don't have answers. Philosophies mean nothing to me right now, and I can't tell if you are with me.
I think like one thing that's like really cool and kind of stands out to me with this, I know that people always have this kind of ongoing debate at the moment and viewpoint. It's like, is AI doing all the work? And I listen to, this compared to that Instagram live that I pulled up, and it's like, I know that you still need musical technical abilities, musical expertise to, even know how to, process these vocals and tidy up the beat. And, if you're using an AI software, you still need to know something about the music. So I think that this isn't as simple as just taking that Instagram live, sticking it into an AI software, and then it spits out this, really impressive remaster of that. That's just one thing that I realized and want to pinpoint. It's like, even though you're using AI, it's not making the process simple. It's not just, one click of a button gives you this finalized recording, right? And yeah, I even hear you say there's this big stigma about AI. This took 3 people to do this. One to make the model itself, another to clean up the vocals by singing themselves, and one to do the more with mix and master. And yeah, all the credits are right here in the description I see by you guys. So yeah, as I was saying, this still takes, a group effort with everyone having their own kind of artistic abilities and strengths. And even though you're using AI, I can tell that you still need that kind of musical training. It's just cool that AI gives us, the tool to make these things, but it still requires that creativity and that human, aspect of it, which I think is really cool.
Against me, all my friends say you convict me. I feel like turn me, I keep always saying for better days, better days. Need so strong to build the better days. I just get my nice session better way. Trying to get your attention from far away.
It's good. I think that the levels, of the beat and all the production elements and the vocals are at a really good level.
I've had lucid dreams, stupid dreams, thinking about you and me fluently. I've been experimenting to take the pain away. Wake up, think I'm not hurt your name. I've been waiting, I'm contemplating. Say you love me, girl, you would play, and none of this gon' matter when
good impression.
Feel nothing like you made me whole. This is the part where I confess that most of my relations were toxic. Happiness will come when it's ready. Hold out your hands and embrace it, but open up. This is the part where I confess that toxic humans come off attractive. I made this song for anyone that's going through it. I'll clean up the mess. Na 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 na. What's the matter? Pleasures are unanswered. If you need some help, only tweet away. It needs a day. Hey, I've been waiting, I'm contemplating. Say you love me, girl, you would play. And none of this gon' matter when we die. I won't wipe your tears, not when you cry. This ain't love, girl, this more like hatred. I've been down this road so many times before. Holes in my phone, they your replacement. They feel nothing like you made me whole.
Yeah, it's solid. I think this is like really solid too. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like that's the thing that kind of sticks out to me. And again, great, use case of, lalal.ai too. I mean, I appreciate you saying that too. I don't know if you saw in the kind of beginning of this live stream, we do have kind of this summer contest going on right now too. I'll just mention again, speaking of lalal.ai, and I messaged her in the chat. We have this ongoing kind of mashup contest. I feel like it's not really too far off of what you've already kind of been doing here. And we're basically just, looking for people who can make good mashups of, vocals from one song, instrumental of the other. Check out those details and submit if you'd like. But yeah, that's just a sick track for sure. All right, let me get next one here. Give me 1 sec to cue this up. Okay. Let me get this one. This next one is 2004 by Caused Wreck. Let's check this out. Ooh, okay. Nice. Yeah.
Give me a two-piece, got a watch for them 004s.
Yeah, really cool beat. Great 808s, great drums.
I'm in a two-seater, I was born in 004.
Solid shit too.
Time going by, trying to get closer to God. Been fighting your demons, man, beating the odds. I can tell she lying, seeing her eyes. Shit, I ain't high than the birds, yeah. Still them drugs ain't work. Give a fuck about what you heard. I be up all night, work. I got 10 racks in my hand, oh nigga. They're like, yeah, you earned it. Shit, I was born in 004. Hell yeah, I'm bringing that story.
Okay, yeah, no, I think it's a solid track. And I think we actually listened to one of yours last time called Potion. And I do like it. Okay, so I've been listening to a little bit more. And again, this feedback is going to make me sound like super, super old. And kind of dating myself here. So I think that this is like this new wave of trap music where you have like the vocals kind of offbeat, heavily auto-tuned and edited. The beat is kind of, I don't want to say like glitchy in a sense, but there's, fast percussions, kind of like this trippy trap beat. It's a cool like style that I really love. The thing that I feel already is that like I've only heard, a handful of songs like this, by like Yeet, for example, and some big ones like this. I feel like a lot of them sound like the same. I don't know. I feel like this like style this kind of subgenre of trap, whatever you want to call it, like a new wave, new trap style. I feel like it's like something I'm already like feeling like I've heard a lot before, if that makes sense. Like I like the style, and I think like you nailed the style, but I just feel like this is something that I've heard from many other artists in this subgenre already.
I'm chasing more. I'm chasing cars, I'm chasing some more. I'm coming outside, but she's raining pouring.
Now, like, I don't mean this in like any like obviously like negative ways, because I think it is a solid track for what it is. I would just kind of like encourage some more like uniqueness and more creativity, right? Like use this kind of subgenre that you like nailed perfectly as a base, but what can you do that's separating you from anyone else kind of in this space?
This bitches are boring. This is the new me, it's not normal. She wanna hop in the way, come on. These niggas cat, they ain't what I'm on. I'm in the beamers, coming in force. To tears over to close that door. Smoke some weed, just call me some more. We know them that you get put in the mortar. I write designer, I call me some more. I'm on some new shit, it's coming my way. Keep me a two-piece, got a life for them 005.
Yeah, like I like it, and like I don't know. I mean, I hope this doesn't sound like too like negative, but I almost feel like now that I hear these tracks, and I've heard a couple of them from, you know, different artists in this space, it's almost like I know exactly what to expect at this point. And I don't know, like the comment I was like kind of thinking of was that like when you hear like AI tracks, you know, they are very formulaic, right? And I feel like with this kind of subgenre now, like the artists I hear in it, like they're all following the rules, I feel like too closely. It would be cool, yeah, just to see kind of you like branch out and use this style, but kind of make it your own a little bit, because you've obviously like perfected this. But I'm interested to see like what else can you do? Like how can you move the needle and push the boundaries?
I'm in a two-seater, I was born in 004. Shit, time going by, trying to get closer to God. Man, fighting these demons, man, beating her eyes. I can tell she lying, see her eyes. Shit, I get high than the birds, yeah. Still gonna dress, ain't worried. Give a fuck about what you heard. I'll be up all night, work. I got 10 racks in my hand, little nigga. They like, yeah, you earned it. Shit, I was born in 004. Hell yeah, I'm bringing that storm. I want some money, I'm chasing some more. I'm chasing cars, I'm chasing some more. I'm coming outside, bitches raining and pouring. Done with this old shit, these bitches are boring. This is the new me, it's not normal. She wanna hop in the way, come on. These niggas cat, they ain't what I'm on. I'm in the beamers, coming in force. To see yourself with to close that door. Smoke some weed, just call me some more. We know them that you get put in the mortar. I write designer, I call me some more. I'm on some new shit, it's coming my way.
Yeah, I mean it's solid for what it is, but yeah, like I was saying, I'd just be interested to see how can you push the boundaries of this. Okay, I'm gonna check out this next one here. This one was
Whatever you can.
Kevin submitted this one. Yeah, I mean I'd love to give my thoughts on this one here. I don't even know what this is here, but yeah, let's see.
Welcome everyone to Puzzle Park.
Okay.
Lights and
I don't know what this fully is here.
magic, it's a work of art. When you enter here, the fun will start. You're mine, you'll never part. Oh, it's going to be so much fun getting to watch you pay for all you've done. 3, 2, 1, there's wondrous.
I just don't understand the context of this one, I guess. Trying to understand. Is this from a game? I feel like I'm just like such a boomer like this. Wi-Fi? I don't understand what Wi-Fi is. Okay, this is like a series, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand the context. I feel like I'm not in on the joke to kind of like review this.
Fun and games inside, attractions big and small, like our 100-foot-tall mega slide that slaps you on the wall. Nothing so fast. Stop right there.
You better be prepared, 'cause we'll end this when we find your secret lair.
And
having fun. Let's stay.
No, cut it out. There's no time to waste.
He's just this way. Today we'll teach him justice, then we'll make him pay. Whoa!
Step right up, my friends, to Puzzle Park. Sights and...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm looking at, right? I guess, is this like from a video game or something, or a series? I don't know. I don't understand the context. I mean, like, if I could review it and critique it, I think it's entertaining, I guess. If you know the context, it's kind of got that, like, I don't know, entertaining, fun kind of like vocal style. You know what? I've seen stuff like this on YouTube before, and it's like, I don't like understand like the context, but I can tell that like in the, you know, in the niche, in the kind of market that this is in the space that this is in, I can tell that stuff like this is exciting, right? I've seen, you know, people make like raps and songs for you know, balloons, that game with a monkey, and you kind of, you know, pop all the balloons and set up an army. I've seen stuff like that. I've seen, you know, people make songs for like, yeah, just all sorts of games. And I mean, obviously they get like tons of views, which is really impressive. And the community obviously knows more than this, and they appreciate it. Let's see, there's this YouTuber called SMG4. He makes videos, and every year he makes a Wi-Fi. Okay. I guess like it's a Mario thing. And I guess this guy made a song.
Fights up for the faint of heart. Don't you break away, you won't get far. Keep your hands and legs inside this ride. It's right about to start. Don't take my word for it.
Take it from us. The food here is a must.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Okay, so I still don't like understand the context at all. But what I like about this track is, I guess, all like the voices, kind of like the voice acting, right? Especially in this part here, like the what's the word I'm looking for? Not like a comedic voice, but I like the voice acting. I like the personas that whoever is recording the vocals for this song is doing. Like, that's, I think, like, really cool. And I think like one reason like why this stands out is the vocal delivery, is how it's like a kind of vocal actor, you know, a voice actor like making this song, right? Like, I think of like, you know, Disney songs, or you know, like the Aladdin soundtrack, Mulan soundtrack, how you kind of get those like funny voices, right? And I think that that's what separates this from like anyone else who would just make kind of like a, you know, it's something that I think a lot of like musicians and creatives and people wanting to make like a, you know, a joke or a comedy song about this, they wouldn't like really consider like doing the voices. I feel like you know, even if you told me, hey, make a song in this, you know, Wi-Fi space, in like the Mario, like Super Mario community, in whatever like video game community, I probably wouldn't think to kind of like become like a voice actor for the song. And I think that's one thing that, you know, has separated this one, I'm guessing, from other songs, or of course giving it the views that it does, is the delivery, the persona of, you know, from whoever's recording the voices.
My word for it.
Take it from us. The food here is a must. In addition, with your ticket, you get Puzzle Vision Plus.
Try the gift shop.
You can't miss it. And get yourself a plush. Mr. Puzzles is a fella you can trust.
Evil demons, go to hell!
This isn't really going well.
We don't have much more ground to tread. The engine room is straight ahead.
Like, it's entertaining, right? I wish I knew, like, I mean, like, I definitely wish I knew more of the context in general to appreciate this more. I also wish, like, I, like, knew who made this. Like, is this one guy? Is this, like, a group of people? Like, it's interesting to think about, like, you know, who came up with these lyrics, who came up with the beat, who came up with the, like I said, like, the voices. I think it's, like, it's really kind of interesting to me.
Step right up, my friends, to Puzzle Park. Sights and frights are for the faint of heart. Don't you break away, you won't get far. Keep your hands and legs inside this ride. find out, but you found my secret hideout. Like to say congratulations, but it's time for you to die now.
We've got to end this ride.
You go left,
I'll go right. Bet you thought you would win this
Yeah, I
fight,
guess-
but you went and messed with the wrong.
It's a really impressive production. Like, I mean, the instrumental, the vocal, obviously, like delivery, the lyrics, everything. I don't know. It's like I'm watching like a whole movie right now. This is really interesting to see.
Side.
Oh, you can't just barge in here and act like you're in charge. I'd like to see you dodge a barrage of flaming rockets and tell me you're feeling large. Ah!
You're as good as a victim.
say goodbye to your park. There's nothing your magical wishes can do to stop us.
You have just been tried and convicted.
You think you've won? Well, I'm gonna turn your filthy corpses into gushing mounds of blood. Your lives are as good as done.
Now stop! I know there's a scared little child inside you. He's hiding away, wouldn't want me to find
Yeah, like
you.
who made this? Like, who made this beat? This like Disney style like production. I mean, it's impressive. What is this like video?
Anything I could ever want.
I'm like so intrigued by this. It's just like, and one thing like whenever I see stuff like this, it just kind of like blows my mind. It's like there are so many different lanes of kind of music that you can go in, right? It's like, you know, I even think of like, you know, like my kind of background and experience, and a lot of my time is spent in the YouTube space, like in the, you know, hip hop and pop beats, like selling like licenses to artists like Beat Stars and all that stuff. And I see this stuff getting like, you know, 500,000 views in less than a year, you know, lots of people using it, lots of community aspect. I see stuff like this and I'm like, wow, there's so many different like lanes like that you can go in, which is like really, really kind of inspiring. So this is the video.
Sports, dramas.
Look, kid.
Helps in painting.
Yes, I guess somebody took this.
In addition, with your ticket, you get puzzle.
Okay, there's the song, I guess.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
Okay, so this. Okay, so I guess I kind of see some more context here. This is like, yeah, I don't know. This is really interesting. Okay, so this is animated ventures. It's almost like a show, I guess, that this guy is making.
In the city.
It's getting like so many views.
Gross. Bob's got.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm kind of like, I'm interested. I don't understand fully what this is. But wow, now this is like really interesting to me to see. I mean, this guy's got like, you know, 9 million subscribers. His views are insane on YouTube, and I mean, even the production. This is a movie he put out, a 41-minute
Let's
movie.
see how funny you think.
How are they? Your
This is
role.
like when, you know, yeah, I'm just kind of like, kind of blown
You're-
away at all this. Yeah, if you want to watch the episodes involving the TV guy in order, this is just so interesting. Like, 9 million subscribers on this, and this guy's making like these whole productions, right? That's insane. Yeah, this was cinema. That's crazy. This is kind of mind blowing. I mean, even the song, even the production on this, I'm like, wow, this is like an impressive song.
It's not
I mean, the work that goes into this, like the instrumental production, the lyrics, the vocal, like I said, the delivery, like the editing of this. This is like the whole, like, geez, this is insane.
too late. Reach out and take my hand, and we can change your fate.
Oh, Maggie dear, that child is gone. 6 feet under, right where you and your stupid friends belong. Step right up, my friends, to Puzzle Park. Sights and frights are for the faint of heart. Don't you break away, you won't get far. Keep your hands and legs and
I swear, this is gonna be stuck in my head like the rest of the night. Wow. I don't know. That was okay. That was really, really interesting. I have to say, like, I mean, I guess my feedback and kind of my thoughts on this track alone, and trying not to get distracted by this whole, world that this guy has built. It's just super impressive. I mean, the production, yeah, like the production is sick. The instrumental, like, I'm sure he's getting like his team or whoever is making a whole production of this.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
Like, I'm sure this is just this isn't just like an instrumental that you would find on YouTube or Fiverr or something like that. Like, this has got to be like a real, like, thought out project.
It's right about to start. Don't
Ground to tread, the engine room is straight ahead.
step right up, my friends, to puzzle park.
I think it's a cool track. I mean, it kind of combines like the soundtrack-esque feeling with like pop and electronic drums, and I think that's one thing that's like really, really catchy.
And fights are for the faint of heart. Don't
I bet you thought you would win this fight, but you went and messed with the wrong side.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can see why this is so big. It's just really, really interesting. But dude, thank you for showing me this. I mean, I'm gonna totally go on a rabbit hole later. Listen to, what else he's got. Just kind of like blows my mind. But yeah, that was really sick to see. But now, guys, thank you so much for all being here. That's gonna be it for the live stream today. Our next one is going to be later in the month. And again, I do want to mention, again, the summer contest. I have all the details right there in the YouTube video that you guys can check it out. Get your mashups in, make some cool, creative stuff. We're going to see who's got the best one, and going to be obviously, promoting it on our end as well. But yeah, we're really excited to see a couple of other updates coming soon. We have a bunch of new guest interviews with a handful of people who make remixes, music producers, content creators. We even have a really cool interview coming out on the channel shortly with a music lawyer who had a really great I had a really good conversation with, and stuff about protecting your songs musically, do's and don'ts, AI and music, all this cool stuff. So we're probably going to have some of those videos and those conversations out within these next, week or two for sure. So just make sure you guys are subscribed.